Hey gang, this is John Newton, Snap-on John 100, and I'm here at home. I'm shooting this in my bedroom because I can control the lighting better, and it's 15 below zero outside, and my camera will shut off if I try to videotape out there when it's that cold. What I'm going to do today is I wanted to show a modification I made for my ESEE 5 downed pilot survival knife. The way they come in a standard Kydex sheath, phenomenal Kydex sheath in fact, and it's got a, right here it's got a tension locking system that slides up and down. When it's in its up position, the knife will not come out, and you can put it anywhere in between, but all the way down makes it come out the easiest, but it still holds in here. Like, that's pretty hard to get out. You push on with your thumb there and it pops out. This is a standard sheath, and it's got a real substantial metal clip on the back, and it's bolted onto the back of the Kydex sheath in 4 spots. That's how they come standard. They also come with this, which is called a Molle lock, and all of the holes line up so you can have it either horizontal or vertical, and bolt the Molle blocks on the back of the knife sheath. And to get these on and off, you just pinch them. They're not coming off. Oh, there you go. They have like an extra little lock on them to make sure they're really secure, which is a good thing. But you bolt this on, and then you can use this will either go over. It's really not designed for a belt. It's designed to go on Molle webbing, because once it's closed, there's not really enough space for a belt in there. But and it wouldn't be secure if you try to force it. But this works fantastically in Molle webbing, because you slide this down in the Molle webbing, and then snap it in place. It's got these little ears, and then the locking mechanism in the center. It comes with 2, so you can put those on, and it'll be on, each 2 separate Molle webbing areas, and it'll slide in. That makes it very secure. That's how they come. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with them. But one of the other things that you can buy separately for the ESEE 5 and 6, it's the same attachment for either 5 or 6, and it is this nylon platform that is hinged in the center, and it's got Molle attaching. I hope that's focusing in. This Molle attaching strips right down through the center of it, and it also has a couple of these with it that you can put a piece of webbing through. This bolts on in 6 locations, so you're basically just take the clip off the Kydex sheath, and this thing comes with extra screws, and you bolt this right on the front. So now this whole thing is riding on the front of here, and then it's got a, see, that's why it falls away, so that you don't have to worry about cutting this. But this also is adjustable, and excellent retention system snap. So when it's on, it just folds back like this. And this is hooded. It has, let me take the knife out of it. See, it also has I love that locking system. This part right here is a hood, and it's got a piece of cordage here with a cord lock on it, and you can lift it up. It's got Velcro underneath, so it stays put. And with this hood, now, guess I shouldn't have taken the knife out of there. Now when you put your knife in, you lock it down, and then you tuck the top of the butt of the knife, you tuck underneath this hood, and then you pull this cord tight, and then you cinch it down with this cord lock, just like this. Now you've got something that looks like that. That is what you do when you're jumping out of a plane and you cannot under any circumstances lose your knife. With this on here, there's no way this knife could come out. It's also completely protected. Phenomenal design. So if you don't want it, it velcros against itself, and so it's behind. Or when you need to have it completely secure, you just pull that out, stick it under there, and tighten it down over the top. Okay, so that was phase one of the modification I made. Okay, I just bought this nylon platform. They sell that on their site. It's ESEE knives, and I believe it might be ESEE.com, but not sure. I'll put a note at the bottom. The final thing I did to it is I bolted on top of the Kydex sheath this pouch, and it's secured with a clasp, and it also has a elastic strap in there, so you could actually put something under there, like well, whatever you wanted to put under there, maybe a sharpening stone. But this pouch actually comes with a metal tin that's same dimensions as a Altoids tin, and what I did with mine is I just made a redundant fire kit. So I put a piece of fat wood, a striker, and 3 cotton balls with Vaseline on them, and I put a light my fire. I think this is a Scout model. It's the smaller one. It's not the Army one. It's the next one down. Light my fire fire steel, and that's in case I ever get separated from any fire making equipment. I've got that with me, and that just fits inside this pouch. However, you can put whatever you want in here. Obviously, there's a lot of Altoids tin survival kits, so that's an obvious, thing you could put in there. And then this just fastens closed with this Fastex snap, and it also has a Velcro, but it's also, you can tighten it and then Velcro this thing down so it's not flopping around. So there you have it. This is the modification I did to the sheath for my ESEE ESEE 5. Unsnaps. Once again, orange G10 handle scales, and it also has a bow drill divot in the handles. All of them do. This one happens to be G10 scales and a black coating. Alright, that's the mod. Hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I covet your comments. So if you have any comments, one of the main ones, or an obvious one, is you seem to have 3 ESEE 5s, and that is because this one was the one that I got from my good friend Sepp Valtenberg. I won this in a contest, and so this is my actual favorite one because it was given to me. And this had a green coating on it, but he wanted to expose the back edge so that he could use a fire steel with it. So he took a file and removed most of this, and so it was kind of half on and half off. So I removed all of it and then tried to polish the handle, and then I reprofiled the edge because this is a 1/4 inch thick, and it's got a pretty aggressive edge on it, so it's not super conducive for shaving wood. So I reprofiled it to a 25-degree bevel and made it razor sharp. So this is easier to use for wood, but this is really designed to hack your way out of aluminum fuselage and then be able to pry stuff with it. So that's why it's basically a pry tool with an edge on it and a point. But that's one. This one right here is just a standard model, and I purchased this one to go into a bug out bag that I was creating for somebody. Okay, family member, and they wanted a really nice heavy-duty bulletproof knife, so I got that. That's the reason why I have that one. And this is the design that I chose because of the orange scales. Once again, hard to lose. And I forgot to mention, or I guess I did mention, I didn't show it. This is an ESEE 4, and it comes with a similar setup. It does not have, actually I'm not sure, you might be able to put a pouch on the top of it. I never even tried. I think these screws are such that you could do that, but it comes with, it's shorter, it stops right here, but this is Molle, for Molle attachment, the nylon, and then this right here is an elastic, so it's easier to deal with. But this is the setup for the ESEE 4. Okay, so I like to be able to wear mine on my belt if I need to, so I always like to have some sort of system that I can attach to my belt. And I love Kydex because of not having to worry about your knife rusting from the leather holding moisture against the blade. However, it's a lot harder to wear the method I like to wear it, so I usually have to attach it to something to turn it into a sheath that I can have dangle from my waist. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. The end product is extremely useful, especially if you just want to have one thing in a small bag. It weighs a lot. The knife itself is a pound, but you have a self-contained little survival system with this. And even if you chose to put a whole survival kit in there, it'd be even better. I just chose to have my blade and my fire kit in there with extra, like with fat wood and tinder also, instead of just a fire steel alone. But I hope you enjoyed this video of the modification for the ESEE 5 survival knife. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I covet your comments or suggestions. And until we meet again, God bless.